will be looking at cavemen, more precisely Neanderthals. Neanderthals. Walk this way.
Excuse me, Mr. Gupta. Are there any hands-on exhibits? Ones we can touch?
Touch? This is a museum, not a playground. This is about learning, not fun.
Can't we have both, Father?
No. Don't let your friends damage the respect we Guptas have for the museum, Sanjay. Now, over here is the cave diorama. The first Neanderthal bones were discovered. Stop enjoying yourselves. What is it? Huh? Graffiti? Graffiti?
Cavemen were kind of the first graffiti artists, weren't they?
This is no time for levity, Sanjay. As if we don't have enough problems attracting visitors, now vandalism. No one leaves until this criminal is found.
It couldn't have been anyone in our class. We've all been with you, Mr. Gupta.
What's going on? Hey, cool tag.
Aha, little girl, it must have been you.
Me? What? I just went to the bathroom.
You are the only one who's been out of my sight. And look at your hands.
Sam's hands are stained because she does graffiti as art. It's a school activity. This doesn't even look like her style.
Mr. Thompson, what do you propose to do about this girl?
I'm sorry, Sam, but you are on detention tomorrow unless you can prove you're innocent.
But the graffiti as art competition is tomorrow. Sally, you've got to prove I didn't do it.
If only Mr. Gupta had let us take some photos or samples from the crime scene.
But what evidence proves someone didn't do something? No one saw Sam in the bathroom.
Sorry, got to go out. An urgent case has just come up.
Okay, Dad. But who would want to play a trick on the museum or embarrass Mr. Gupta?
Bob, the troublemaker from school. Mr. Gupta banned him from the museum.
The museum isn't that interesting, especially to someone like Bob. He wouldn't care. Not sure that's motive to do something like this. Why was he banned?
Give me a minute.
Hi, Sanjay. I love that novelty and practical joke store. It's fun.
You want fun? Let me show you what computer calculations can do. I'll just use this self-referencing randomized computation which collects statistical anomalies in the museum's DBMS.
How do I know if that's fun if I don't understand a single thing you just said?
I just searched the museum's computer. Bob was earning his community service badge volunteering at the museum when Mr. Gupta banned him for smashing a priceless vase.
Community service badge? Volunteering? Doesn't sound like the Bob I know. Something doesn't add up. I understand you were trying to earn a community service medal.
Well, Dad said if I earned it, he'd take me to the jet-propelled monster truck rally. Because a Gupta wasn't allowed to go.
Did you have a key to the museum?
Yeah, and I gave it back.
Can your parents confirm you've been stuck at home?
You mean confirm my alibi? No, they're out at the moment.
Unconfirmed alibi.
He could have made a copy of the key and let himself into the museum before it even opened.
That gives him means as well as motive. But we need evidence that ties Bob to the graffiti.
How are we going to find that?
First principles of detecting, Doowee. To the scene of the crime.
Oh.
Hi, Sam.
Any luck yet?
No, but all we have to do is get back into the museum. Museum closed?
I know. I'll invent a molecular transporter which would rearrange our atoms and beam us through the solid wall. What do you think?
Or we could just go through the door. It's open.
Ugh.
Come on.
Aha! Caught in the act.
What? No, we didn't.
Mr. Gupta, these two aren't your villains?
Dad? What are you doing here?
I'm working for Sam's mother, trying to prove Sam innocent of vandalizing the museum.
Me too.
Since there is no evidence here, and the culprit always returns to the scene of the crime, I was hoping to catch him in the act.
A waste of time. Sam did it.
Did you leave the museum's front door open, Mr. Gupta?
Of course, I was here the whole time, wasn't I?
Why didn't you tell me you were on this case, Dad?
I could ask the same question, Sally.
Well, neither of us is any closer to proving Sam's innocence. I'm beginning to wish Sam didn't have my number. Hi, Sam. Was just going to ring you. There's a suspect my father's following up. We're definitely onto something if his alibi doesn't check out.
Sounds good.
Hang on, Sam. Someone's on the other line. Hello?
Sally? Bob's alibi checks out. His parents confirm he hasn't been out of the house all week. He couldn't have done the spray painting.
Okay, thanks anyway, Dad. Sam?
Yes?
That was Dad. It appears we don't have that suspect anymore.
If I can't compete in the graffiti competition, my dreams of becoming a famous graffiti artist will be over.
Don't worry. I have an absolutely foolproof plan to prove you're innocent. I'll be back to you soon.
Glad you've got an idea, Sally, because we're running out of options. So what is this foolproof plan that's going to solve the case?
Give me a minute while I come up with one.
And this is the best you can come up with.
See? I told you that the Novelty and Practical Joke Store had some great stuff. These dress-ups are perfect. They'll blend into the museum perfectly.
How do you know the perp's going to turn up anyway?
My detective intuition tells me that this person is trying to make a point and has become addicted to public statements. This addiction will mean that he or she will be back tonight.
Oh, so you're guessing, right?
Shh! Quick, hide! Look! Ah! Stop! In the name of the SBI! Doowee! He's heading for the back door!
I'll get him! Gotcha!
Doowee!
Sorry, Sally!
He's getting away! Oh.
Great shot!
I can't believe it.
All the evidence fits. My associate, Doowee, and I witnessed the accused visiting the Novelty and Practical Joke Store.
The store owner confirms that the accused brought all the objects used to deface the museum displays from his shop.
And this person has access to the museum any time he cares to borrow your key, Mr. Gupta.
How could you, Sanjay, my own son?
I did it for the museum. For you, Dad, for us.
Explain yourself.
I've tried to tell you. The reason the museum is losing visitors is because it's boring. Science and discovery of the past should be fun, interesting. That was the point I was making.
But if you'd made your point, why did you come back?
I knew Sam would be at home tonight, so another incident would prove she didn't do it. I felt bad she got the blame for something I did.
Sanjay, my son, you have taught your foolish father a lesson. From now on, I will listen to you more closely. You will not have to go to these extremes again.
Hi, Sam. Great news. We've proved you didn't do it. The modern graffiti.
Really? Oh, thanks, Sally. That's a relief.
Because now you can go to the graffiti competition?
Not only that, but also because my phone is about to run out of credit.
Nice work, SBI. And we are taking Sanjay's ideas further, hoping visitors will have fun.
Exactly. And with this kind of funny and playful staging, visitor numbers are already up. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have a dinosaur to finish reconstructing.
It's supposed to be punishment, but I think he's enjoying himself.
And this is new too.
Oh, yes. Sam won the graffiti as art competition with it, and I promised to display it for her.
Wow, a public display of her work.
The work is called Father and Son. I like the name, but to be honest, I do not understand the painting.
The reason you can't comprehend it is because it is a postmodern, abstract expressionist rendering.
Oh, Doowee, you would have fitted in here better last week when we had a boring museum.